everybody, it's me, Timmy FlyersGuy, and welcome to the Timmy FlyersGuy podcast. My special guest is the wife of Tim Giotti, Jim Giotti, but you know her as Giggles. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So, how have you been?
I've been good. We got snow here about 2 weeks ago, which was a real surprise because where we live, we don't get a lot of snow, and it was just so funny how people were freaking out about the snow, and Tim and I were able to stay in the house because I'm pretty much always prepared for kind of things like that.
Yeah.
So other than that, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, and plus he goes snowboarding, so we have all the equipment already on hand for if we did need to go out.
Oh, that sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
So, I heard in the last episode I did with Tim, I heard you were a big wrestling fan. How long have you been into wrestling?
I was for a while. I was really, really into it. And then it just became too much of a soap opera, and a lot of the artists that I liked, Tess and Triple H and Chyna, and that all kind of left. So I really haven't gotten into it. I'd say I was probably a big fan for about 10, 15 years. I know it started probably when I was in middle school with the Hulk Hogan's and all of the 80s kind of people. And then got really into it probably about 95, 96 again, as I was graduating from school. And then kind of got out of it, I'd say, probably early 2000s, right after my children were born. And the main reason is I had a child, and trying to watch the wrestling and take care of her at the same time just wasn't feasible. And then when I got back into it, I found that a bunch of the characters I like had left, and I'm not really a fan of some of the newer characters, so
Yeah. I got into it probably around February of 1996. That's when I first got into it. I was like 9 years old, I think, at the time. And that's when I really got into it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
back when it was
yeah, the shows that we're into that are like the live action shows or things like that are Mountain Men, Curse of Oak Island, Beyond Curse of Oak Island, kind of the history type ones. And then kind of the shows that we watch that are scripted are 911 and 911 Lone Star, NCIS New Orleans, SEAL Team, kind of that genre.
that's good.
We also like One Calls the Heart on Hallmark Channel. The one thing I like about that is with my job, if I miss an episode, I can actually sit and watch it and not have to worry about it being too traumatizing.
Yeah, I recently started watching shows on Peacock.
Mm-hmm.
I got into I was watching the new Punky Brewster reboot.
Yeah, I actually was able to binge that one, so it's really cool.
I watched all 10 episodes. I'm thinking about watching the new Saved by the Bell. That looks good.
I've seen a couple of episodes of it. I just really haven't gotten into that one. I don't know if it's because I feel that they're, being someone who watched the original Saved by the Bell, I feel like they're basically just remaking the old Saved by the Bell with new characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also wait, what were you gonna say?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, I was gonna say the one remake that we really like is Magnum PI. They did a really good job remaking that one.
Oh, I heard about that. I also like Cobra Kai.
Oh yes, love Cobra Kai. Love it.
Yeah. I'm waiting for season 4 to come out.
Waiting for what? Season 4. Yeah. The other one that Tim and I watched that is coming out soon is Handmaid's Tale.
What's it called?
Handmaid's Tale.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah.
I think my sister watches that.
Yeah.
Another one of my favorite shows is Trailer Park Boys.
Is what?
Trailer Park Boys.
I don't think I've ever heard of that one. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that animated show. F is for Family.
It's The Handmaid's Tale?
No, F is for Family on Netflix. I think it's like that.
Oh, that's one I've never watched.
Pretty funny, yeah. It's Bill Burr.
Yeah.
Bill Burr's in it.
Ah. Yeah. Right now you hear, because I've still got the kids that I watch here. You're hearing Paw Patrol in the background.
Oh, they like Paw Patrol? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they like Paw Patrol.
I remember when I was in a rehab facility, when I was like really sick. I was in a rehab facility, and this guy next to me, all he would watch was SpongeBob and Paw Patrol.
Oh.
And he was like in his 30s.
Yeah.
That's all he watched.
Oh man, I think I would have screamed after a while. I do need my breaks from some of their cartoons, but it's so hard with their age to pick something that is full and won't scare them.
So I grew up watching Power Rangers a lot.
Oh, I loved the original Power Rangers. Especially the pink Power Ranger.
Yeah.
I annoy Tim sometimes I will put on the movie.
I still have the movie on DVD somewhere.
Yeah. He gets annoyed when I put it on. Yeah. Well, he watches a couple of shows that I started watching, and then I just couldn't couldn't stay with. He watches Snowpiercer, and the first couple of seasons were okay. First season, sorry, he just corrected me. So the first season was pretty good, but then I just haven't been able to get into the second season. We used to watch The Walking Dead, but again, after a while, it kind of lost its zest for us. But
Yeah, when I watched Power Rangers, I collected the toys when I was younger too. I had a lot of the toys.
mm,
Yeah,
yeah,
I used to collect them, and then I ended up giving them to a friend of mine, which I don't think was a good idea. Because I think, because I kind of get stuff is kind of worth something.
mm-hmm.
So, uh, luckily I still have all my, Pokemon stuff.
Yeah, Pokemon's becoming real popular again. My brother plays Pokemon Go on his phone.
Oh yeah, a lot of people back in 2017, they played that a lot.
Yeah.
It's a fun game. It's a fun game, but
I just never got into it.
it's fun, but I don't know how anybody can walk around looking at their phone when they're crossing the street playing Pokemon Go.
Don't ask me. I've had a couple of incidents where I've asked myself the same thing. As like, do you not see that you are at a crosswalk? Do you not see that there is a car coming at you? It just surprises me.
Yeah. So I heard Elena is a director now. Do you hear
Oh,
about
that's
that?
cool.
Yeah, it is.
What?
I'm very proud of her.
Mm.
Yeah, Tim was telling me that you and him met her at AVN.
Yes, yes. Our first AVX. Yeah.
Hey, Tim.
Yeah, we met her. She's also met our daughter. Our daughter just turned 18 in February, but she did know what Christina did before she was 18.
That's good.
And we just told her that, it's her job,
I mean,
and it's not who she is. It's her job, or it's their job. That's how we describe it. Just like if she was a waitress or a truck driver or thing like that. And she's really open to it. She's really she's open to it because we're so open about it.
yeah, me too. Me too. I mean, we shouldn't really. It's not right to judge people by their professions.
No. I've always told her, and I fully believe that the most beautiful person in the world can have the most ugliest spirit, and therefore it makes them ugly. And the most ugliest person in the world can have the most beautiful spirit, and therefore that makes them beautiful. It's not necessarily the way they look. It's all about their soul, all about just their attitude in life, their kindness, their I think today's society, unfortunately, we rely too much on beauty, looking at the beauty, and we don't really take the time to try to develop our souls anymore, our personalities, who we are as a person, and I think that we need to get back to that.
Yeah, I would have to say, I'm really sick of this whole COVID thing. It really sucks, this COVID thing.
Yes, it does. And I get so sick of the people, I guess they're called Karens now, that are just rude, are just jerks. One thing I explain to everybody is we're all on the same lake right now. We're all in different boats, but we're all in the same lake. And if we go through this lake like a bat out of hell, we're going to end up shoving more people in the water. But if we take our time and kind of look at what's going around and, give each other kind of their space that they need, then in the end, we're all going to come out of this okay. I mean, I'm not going to say we're going to come out of it good, because there are several families who have lost family members who will never be the same. And there are several people that have been sick that will never be the same. So I'm not going to say we're going to come out of it great. I'm going to say we're going to come out of it okay and good.
Yeah, hopefully it ends.
My husband.
Hopefully it ends.
Yeah, my husband lost 2 family members to COVID.
Yes.
And
I'm here for both of you guys, and I'm sorry to hear. I'm really sorry to hear about that.
But it's all
You're right. A lot of people have been losing their lives, and there's a lot of people that have been losing their businesses as well because of this.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That was one thing I was glad of with Tim's business is because the type of business that he had, he was able to keep going, but it wasn't as well as it was this time 2 years ago, because he had to shut down, and I was able to keep my job going because some of the people that I worked for are essential workers, so they had to go into work.
Yeah.
And but I can understand these families that lost jobs, lost businesses.
Yes. Yeah, it's tough.
It is. And living on the island, we live on an island, and because of living on the island, I don't think got hit as bad. because we're not majorly close to a big city. The two largest cities are Seattle is 2.5 hours. Sorry, Tim says an hour and a half. He's led, but about an hour and a half to 2 hours away from us. And then the Canadian border is 2 hours the opposite way. And to come onto the island, you actually have to turn off of the main road. We're not right on a main road. So you really have to choose to come onto the island. And we really don't have a lot of stuff that people really needed. Like, we don't have a Costco. We don't have a Sam's Club. We have a Home Depot, but it's one of the smaller ones. So we didn't have any of the major kind of big draws that a lot of people were going to when all this started.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's mainly military here. It's a lot of military.
And I gotta say, if I didn't have the internet or social media during this pandemic, I would probably go crazy.
Still going.
I would. I just gotta say,
Yeah.
I'm glad we have it because we can all communicate with each other, and that's the good thing about social media is because, you're always in contact.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, it's been our daughter and me, so, that, and my brother. My mom and dad passed away several years ago. So,
I'm sorry.
it's just me.
I'm sorry about that.
It's cool. Well, my dad passed away doing what he loved. He was coming back from a fishing trip, and my mom got really sick and just could not kick it, and it was better for her to go. So, someone that's been in and out of the hospital a lot, she was spending more time in the hospital than she was at home.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I don't really like hospitals. I'm not a big fan.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
No.
when you're at the hospital, you don't really get any sleep. Because everybody's knocking on the door,
Yes.
taking your blood pressure.
Yes. Yes. And then you have the machine constantly on you, and the monitors, and you can't get comfortable because the IV, and then the monitor's going off, and the nurse is coming in, and
then you hear
all that.
The nurses talking and laughing with each other.
Yeah. Even as someone, when she would go into the hospital, I would go there, and it was really kind of hard because it was like, I wanted a couple of times I wanted to go out into the hallway and yell at them, "Will you just shut up and let these people sleep?"
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
And then you'd have monitors of other patients going off, and
and then you have other patients trying to escape.
Yeah. Worst experience I had in a hospital was when I gave birth to my daughter. And it wasn't anything to do with the facility that she was born at. It was another patient. and this patient was just rude, is the only way to put it. Constantly on her bell for everything. I mean, the nurse or the doctor would literally walk out her door and she would be on her bell asking us stupid questions. And if they didn't get to her in a timely manner, she'd come out and yell in the hallway to get their attention.
God.
And the other thing is, she would have people, she would have friends over, is a nice way to put it. And at like 3 in the morning, we would hear her bed hitting the wall from them having fun in the room. And I was recovering, you know, and all I was trying to do was sleep. And it was constantly waking me up and constantly waking Tim up, too. So.
Yeah. So, when did you first get into social media? Like, what was your first social media site?
I guess it would have been MySpace.
Oh, yeah, me too. That's how I first got started.
Yeah. MySpace. Now I'm really into only like Facebook and Twitter. Tim does a lot of our Instagram and OnlyFans, things like that. But I use Facebook kind of to keep up with people I know, and the same with Twitter. I use it to keep up with people I know.
Yeah, me too. I like Twitter. I like Facebook. I like Instagram. But sometimes Instagram, they can get a little too strict. Sometimes.
Yeah.
So and I'm on YouTube also. I do that a lot too.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I do it, but with my job, and just keep up in the house, I'm to stay home. I really don't have a lot of time to be on it all the time, because I just, you know, right now, I mean, literally, you'll be maybe seeing them around, but right now they're just getting up from quiet time.
Oh, they are?
Yeah. So I've got a 3-year-old that are over here trying to be on Facebook all the time and watch them at the same time. Doesn't work. You know.
Yeah, kids can be a handful sometimes, you know?
Yeah, they are. But I love them. I love them. Right now I have a 2 and a 3-year-old. And hopefully in the next couple of months, he will either be 3 or 4 months, depending on when I get him, and then his siblings. So. Yeah.
So, I first got into YouTube probably in late 2010, and I had like a lot of subscribers. And then, like a couple of years ago, they suspended my YouTube channel, so I had to create a new one. And right now I'm at like 64 subscribers right now. And let me die. But I have a lot on my other YouTube until it got shut down. YouTube is they're very strict with certain videos.
It's weird. It's weird with some media things. Some things that should be blocked. Like we said, Christina kept having people put out on Facebook that she had a Facebook post that she was on Facebook, and my husband and another gentleman kept trying to get it to be shut down, and they would not get it shut down for like a day or two, and then when she finally did get a real Facebook up, hers was only up for a week, and they shut it down permanently.
I know. I experienced that because I went on there.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop in on that one real quick, just on that. So what happened is we ended up, there's a fake page that we know the person who claims to be or is acting as Elena is from. They have a personality page up as well that they used as backing the other page, and that one has been verified, or somehow they got it verified, or they've used that. And then every time now that she tried to get her page up, it gets shut down because they think that that's the valid one as the other one. It's kind of an issue, and the fact is that there's like 60,000 people following that book page. That's not legit. We've been spamming the heck out of it with the help us stop fake Elena pages and doing what we can. So as much as we keep that up, it'll work the best. So, but that's how that one is. It's just a fake page that put up, and they claim they don't want money, but it's a catfish that's scamming, and I guarantee you they scam people for money on it. So,
yeah.
All right, I'm bailing out.
That was Tim Gary. Yeah. Tim Gary, everyone.
Yeah. We're just really protective of the people that we know that we've become really good friends with through AVN and through different things.
Yeah.
In a way, and this is probably going to sound funny, but in a way, I want to treat them as if they are my own children, because some of them don't have good relationships with their family because of their profession that they've chosen, and I don't ever look down upon them for their job. As I said, it's their actions outside their job that I look at and determine their real person.
Yeah, and they are good people, because a lot of the girls I talk to, they're very nice, like Adria Fox and Joe Cassidy, Elena, and all of them. They're really nice people.
They're the sweetest people you'll ever meet. But if you take their videos and just look at their videos and think that's their personality, honestly, it wouldn't be someone that I would want to hang out with if it was by their video, the way that their videos are. But when you get to see them outside their videos or outside their work environment, they're totally different people. They're totally different people. And I wish more fans would get to see them outside their videos and realize that they're acting. They are actors.
Yeah.
Just like
professional wrestlers. Like the wrestlers.
Just like professional wrestlers. Just like movie stars. Just like rock stars. That. All them. They have their stage personalities. And then they have their real personalities. And we need to separate the two.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't, and they tend to lump them together. And
yeah, they are really nice. Because I still remember the day when Miami came to visit. That was a pretty good day. That was a great day.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was surprised. I was like, in my mind, I'm like, I can't believe she's in my house. This is awesome, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, I got to do a podcast episode with her. I'm sure you saw it. Did you see it yet?
Oh, we have?
Yeah.
I thought so. I don't know. Sometimes I forget what I've seen and what I haven't seen. I've literally put on a movie or a TV show and gone into the kitchen to do something or gone upstairs to do something and come downstairs and have totally forgotten what I put on.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm watching Giggles right now. But, yeah. So are there any new, movies that are coming out that you want to see?
I'm not really sure yet.
I can't wait. Fast and the Furious 8. I kind of like that franchise. But I'm not really into going and sitting in a movie theater and watching a movie.
Yeah, I guess I saw King of Staten Island.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good movie.
Yeah. We yesterday just put on just went through our on demand and just picked random videos, and some of them were good and some of them weren't that good. So
yeah.
It's hard for me to sit in a movie theater.
Yeah, it is sometimes. Like, sometimes you'll hear, like, people talking, and sometimes they'll talk to the screen. And people will be on their phones.
Yeah. Well, not only that, but I have some back issues, and so to sit in those chairs, kind of start to hurt my back after a while.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta make those chairs more comfortable, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen some movie theaters that I would love to go to. I don't know where they are, but you basically get your own lazy boy.
Wow.
And I think I would like to go there.
That's theaters in Dubai.
Tim says it's a theater in Dubai. But I have problems with my back, and and they always keep the theater so cooled, and that's another thing I have problems with. Get cooled so easily, and then I can't get warm.
Yeah, it happened to me a couple times. It happened to me a couple times. I was in a movie theater, and I use an electric wheelchair, and I use my hand, and when my hand gets cold, I have trouble driving. I have poor circulation in my hand.
Yeah. Do they have you doing any exercises or
yeah.
For that, or is it just...
I have nurses that do that every day.
You what?
I have nurses that come over and do that every day. I have.
Oh, so you have in-home physical therapy.
Yeah, we have nurses. We have a company called Beata and another company called Kindness Care.
Yeah. So do you have to pay out of pocket for that, or is that covered by your medical?
It's covered by my, I think, Medicare or insurance or something. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah. I did in-home nursing for a while. Well, I guess it'd be an in-home caregiver. I went a nurse, and I had a couple that paid me out of their pockets. And I loved it, but unfortunately with my back, I just wasn't able to continue. So I always worry with what I have, the fibromyalgia, that I'm gonna, have to worry about getting some caregivers in, and how our personalities are gonna mix. Because I've met, like I said, with working, I met some really great nurses and physical therapists that I've worked with, and then I've met some other ones that were just idiots and assholes, and they really didn't listen to what the client wanted. And I'd always find that upsetting, because when I would try to step in and say, hey, this client doesn't like that. They'd be like, well, it's my job and I know what I'm doing. And because the insurance paid for it, they really couldn't say, hey, I don't want this person. This was who took their insurance, and that. A couple of times, the person would leave, and I'd actually end up undoing what the nurse had done, because it was like a wrap on the leg, and the wrap was so tight that the patient's circulation was already being cut off. And so I would, loosen up the wrap and different, just little things like that. Nothing too extreme, but just.
Yeah, well, it happens sometimes in the healthcare community. Sometimes you get a nurse it's not really good or just plain lazy.
Yeah. Yeah. My mom had a nurse that came in a couple of times after she got released from the hospital, and our nurse was really good. But we also, what is it, baby girl? We also kind of made her job kind of easy because we went out and got a tote and had all the stuff that she needed for my mom's care in this tote. So literally, when we knew she was coming, the tote was already out, and it was ready for her, so she didn't have to roam around the house looking for 80,000 things.
Yeah. So what kind of movies do you like? What's your go-to movie?
Definitely ones from the 80s, Footloose, Mannequin, Breakfast Club. I really like the 50 Shades of Grey. I'm really into that one, especially the last one, 50 Shades Freed. I really like the transformation that Christian had from the beginning to the end. I'm a Lifetime fan. I put on Lifetime movies a lot. Hallmark Channel, I like a lot of theirs. Harry Potter. If I want to just binge something, I'll put on Harry Potter DVDs and watch them. North and South, which was a TV movie from the 80s. I put that on and watch it. Just kind of whatever is going to hit my fan. I'll just flip through and find something, or just go through Netflix and flip on something that.
One of my favorite movies that I recently watched was Man on the Moon, the movie about Andy Kaufman. I think Jim Carrey was in it.
Man on the Moon, man.
Yeah, Jim Carrey, he played Andy Kaufman.
I don't remember that one. I think I've seen it, but I can't picture the scenes in it right now.
Yeah, another one there's another movie I like. It came out like 95. It was called Angus.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever see Angus?
I think I did see it.
Yeah, I think George.
I like a lot of I like a lot of music in my movies.
Me too.
I know it sounds really funny, but I like a lot of background music with mine.
Yeah, I mean, you can have a good movie without a good soundtrack.
Yes. I never got into the Twilight series.
Me either. I watched one movie. It was the first Twilight.
I've watched it. Yeah, I've watched bits and pieces of it. Like on when it'll come up on the when it'll come up on my phone or my computer, I'll watch bits and pieces of it. Hunger Games, I like, but again, it's not my first choice to go to if I want a movie or like a favorite movies. I'd have to say Harry Potter. If I'm working, is definitely one of my first choices to go to. The Fast and the Furious, the 50 Shades of Grey series. I like the last three of The Prince and Me. There was The Prince and Me, The Prince and Me, Royal Wedding, Prince and Me, Royal Honeymoon, and then The Prince and Me Elephant Adventure. I like those. Like I said, it just depends on my mood. And who's around, you know.
Yeah. I like the Karate Kid movies.
Yes.
The original,
Yes.
not the Jaden Smith one.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's just whatever catches my fancy for that day. Right now the ones that we're watching are the little ones have really gotten into Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses and Barbie Charm School. So it's a cartoon, and the two that I watch really like to watch it. Frozen 1 and 2, Trolls 1 and 2.
Yeah, Frozen. Everyone loved that movie when it first came out.
Yeah.
I also like the Rocky movies.
Oh yeah, they're good.
Yeah, they got some good soundtracks too.
Yeah. I'd have to say I thought the first one was really the best. And then I want to say it was what? It was 3 or 4.
Yeah, 3.
Where
Yeah, 3 got weird.
was and they had to move back to they had to move back to the hood.
Yeah, Rocky 5.
So I like that.
That was a bad one.
I like that one. Yeah. I need to go take care of the little one I'm watching, so I'm going to have Tim pop over for a second.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
Everybody, Jen will be right back. But right
How you
now
doing,
we got Tim Giggles, everyone. Welcome to the show, Tim.
what's that?
Welcome back to the show.
Always, it's good to be back. So, hopefully she'll just do this real quick and she'll be right back. So, I don't do diapers. Sorry. Never could. I get sick. I physically get sick. So, I know Jen was talking about the movies. We like a lot of the movies we watch together. So we'll definitely have the 50 Shades of Grey. It's a really good series, actually. Kind of crazy how good it comes together, and they make a good story and fill the story out really well. So. Been out working already this morning. I just came back. I spent 3 hours in a move-out place fixing up stuff that people had done so they could get ready to sell the place. So that was my morning work. too much fun. So, are you warm enough there, Timmy? It looks like, you need another blanket or something.
No,
A couple more blankets on you?
It's a little chilly here. It's chilly.
I was going to say, don't you get pretty good snow still, don't you?
Yeah, it gets pretty cold here.
Yeah. We're finally, it's starting to warm up. It was kind of weird that, like Jen said, we had that weird snow came in February, in the beginning of February, which just out of the blue, we had about 9 inches, which is kind of crazy. And then after that, dawn melted away, and then we were burnt up. And I think Jen will be back here in just a second.
So I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. The Flyers are winning. They're starting to win again.
Dad. Flyers. Just kidding. Gotta pick on you a little bit.
They beat Buffalo twice. In Buffalo, 3-0.
Yep.
I heard Montreal. I heard they fired their coach. The Canadians.
All right. I'm going to give you back to the better looking one now.
Hold on. I'm not ready.
Oh, not yet.
Baby girl.
Come on.
I know Joshy knows a lot about that because she loves the Montreal Canadiens.
Okay. I didn't know if Josh watched that or not. I didn't know what he was watching.
Yeah,
maybe some of that stuff.
He's a hockey fan like me.
All right. I'm going to pass you back over to the better half.
Sorry.
All right, Jen.
Good talking to you.
Stay safe. Be careful.
You too, buddy.
Bye. Somebody wanted to color, so. Yeah. Gotta take her home. As soon as we're done, take her home and then start dinner.
What were you saying? Hang on.
What?
What were you saying earlier?
Oh, I don't remember. But I was saying, gotta take her home and then start dinner for the evening, and then I'm off.
So, I'm doing pretty good. Flyers they're starting to get back on the winning track again.
That's good. Other than wrestling, I watch hockey, but I'm not really into like sports. Like, I'm not a big football fan or baseball fan or anything like that. The sports that I really like are like ice skating, gymnastics, and things like that. So. I'm not really into, like, what I guess they call the mainstream ones, so.
Yeah. So, a couple, like, seven of the Flyers had to go on the, COVID protocol list.
Oh, no.
Is
that good or bad?
They were,
Is that...
that was some good, that was bad news, but now they're back. They're back on the team now and playing, so that's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I know it's, what was it? I was, reading somewhere where, like with the Super Bowl, how a lot of the family didn't come to the Super Bowl, because
I'm going just for my mommy and dad.
awesome, because of all the COVID, restrictions that they had to do.
It's going to say, Mommy, Dad. So, a fun has the like that.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then make it louder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how to make little
Little O. I'll show you in a minute how to make a little O.
I don't like this. It takes up.
Yeah, I'll show you in a minute after I'm done talking with Timmy.
I'm just thinking.
I've got 2 interviews going on. Timmy is a friend of mine and your uncle's.
But my
Yep. Yep, he's a friend of Uncle Tim's.
George.
Not mine. Oh, he's a friend of mine. So you have a second person that's doing an interview.
Yeah. You ever watch,
Yeah, she's 3.
you ever watch Angry Grandpa on YouTube?
Do I what?
Watch Angry Grandpa on YouTube. Angry Grandpa.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen some of it.
Yeah, he's an old guy on YouTube. I mean, he's just angry all the time. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. Mhm. The comics that I like are Jeff Denningham, some of the original Steve Irwin, not Steve Irwin.
Yeah. Oh, Jeff
Okay, I
Dunham?
know.
Yeah, I like Jeff Dunham.
Yeah.
Every time I think of Jeff Dunham, I always think of Joshy's profile picture.
Oh yeah, Walter.
Yeah, Walter.
Yeah.
I like the purple guy. The purple dude.
Peanut.
Yeah, Peanut.
Peanut's pretty fun. Yeah. I would definitely have to say my favorite is though Bubba.
Oh yeah, Bubba's funny.
What?
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah, he is.
And then there's Ahmed. Ahmed's a good terrorist.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's pretty funny too. But I think the reason that Bubba I think is funny is my family is originally from Missouri, and when you say that, most people think of the Midwest trailer park type
Yeah.
things. I've met a few, you know. When we went back to burying my dad, one thing I will never forget is there was like I guess it was the caretaker's house, and on the step was this little old lady, and she had the pink curlers in her hair. Yeah, she had the pink curlers in her hair on her back step at like 3 p.m. And I will never forget this. She was just standing out on her back porch with these pink curlers in her hair, watching the funeral procession go by. I just thought it was funny because it was like it happened every day to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So another comedian that I really like is Tim Hawkins.
Hawkins.
Yeah, he's pretty funny.
Jim. What?
Yeah, he's pretty funny. Tim Hawkins.
Oh yeah.
He does a lot of parody stuff.
There's a couple that Tim and I have tried to go see when we're in Vegas, but we never seem to be able to go there. Either their shows are completely sold out, or they're not in Vegas when we're in Vegas. So.
Yeah. I've never been to Vegas.
Yeah, well.
Never been to Vegas.
Are you ever going to be able to make an AVN?
I'm not really sure. I mean, sometimes I wish it was closer. But, you know, Vegas is a big draw, so, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about going, but with me being disabled, it's kind of hard for me to get on an airplane. Because I remember this one time I went to Disney World, and I wasn't able to bring my motorized wheelchair with me. And what they had to do is they had to give me a manual wheelchair to push me all the way to the tarmac to get on the airplane, and they had to take me out of the wheelchair and put me on this chair. It looked like a gurney, almost, and I thought it was kind of embarrassing. And
I bet it would be embarrassing because, you know, you don't want people staring at you. You just want to get into your seat and go to where you want to go and do what you want to do. And yet it's almost with you like a big production that has to make sure that you're safe, not right.
Yeah, but
it's not.
The flight was worth it. Yeah, Disney World was fun.
Yeah. We've been to Universal Studios.
Oh, I've too.
I've done Disneyland when I was younger, but I haven't been back. No. I don't know. I mean, the one thing that we wanted to go to Disneyland for, we've really heard some mixed reviews on, and a lot of them haven't been good. So.
Yeah.
And yeah, we did Universal when we were down visiting Christina when we were in California. So it was kind of we were already there, so it wasn't like we just went to do Universal. Yeah, we I guess we do the Zach Bagans Museum from Ghost Adventures. We also obviously do the AVNs. We go to the M&M factory. That's what the little ones call it. They call it our tattoo M&M vacation. because each year we've gotten a tattoo that we've been going.
So I know you met Elena, but have you met any other adult film stars as well?
Adria Fox, Riley Reed, Penny Archer, Penny Pax.
Oh yeah, they're all nice girls.
Yeah.
Adria really loved this.
Yeah. Gosh, we have a book of all the people that we've gotten their signatures from.
Oh, that's cool.
Christy Canyon. We met her. Whitney, right. We met her.
Yeah, I heard she's good friends with Tony Schiavone. I heard.
I don't think we met her.
And then also play.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of new girls. A lot of new girls too. In the industry. I met this one girl
Yeah.
on Twitter. You know Nicole Nash?
No, I don't think we met her. We met Luna Rival.
Luna Rival, I heard of her. I think she worked
Yeah, she's a friend.
She used to work with
She's French.
She worked with Alexa Nova. I think.
Whoa. No, baby, you can't pop in, okay?
Yeah.
Got a little one that wants to see what's going on.
Probably.
Oh, God.
I got some autograph pictures too. I got like a autograph picture of Elena, Brooklyn Chase, Kate England, Christy Anderson, Penny Pax.
Yeah.
I think you got a couple Joe Cassidy pictures. And Kia Page.
Yeah.
I got so many I can't remember.
Yeah. We have them, and we started putting ours in. And we're going to get a giant hair bow in our face.
Remember.
Well, this is
Well,
interesting episode.
I think we better wrap up soon. I need to get this little one home.
Yeah. So, Marisa, you have a book of all the autographs?
Yeah, we have a photo, like a photo album type thing that they're in.
Sounds cool.
One. Yeah, we have him. Yeah, because yeah.
Yeah, what else?
That way we can look at them and.
Oh, that's cool. So you have a photo album. I think that's cool because, you have a photo album.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty awesome.
Oh, all right. Well, I hate to do this to you, Timmy, but my Timmy is saying that it's kind of time to wrap up.
Okay, well, it was good having you on the show. It was good having you on, Jen.
It was good. Yeah, we'll definitely have to do it again. Maybe we'll get both of us in here and we'll do a tag team one.
Alright, well, everybody, this has been the Timmy FlyersGuy podcast. You can follow me on Twitter at FlyersGuy8654, and you can check me on Instagram, Timmy_FlyersGuy, and YouTube as well. And where can we follow you, Jen?
I'm in Oak Harbor, Washington. So.
Where can they follow you on social media?
Where can they follow us, sweetie? Here, I'm gonna let him tell you because he does more of that than I do. And I've got
it's kind of weird if she doesn't get her name sometimes, but she's at GG1997 Giggles on Twitter.
Yeah.
And then if nothing else, you can just find from me and go from there.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
Oh.
It was good having you guys on. I hope you all have a great night. Thank you for doing this.
You too, Timmy. No problem, anytime.
Have a good night, and I hope you guys stay safe.
We will. You too.
And I'll see you.
See ya.